Yo. Right. Hey everyone. Welcome back to some more Warhammer 3. Let's get my camera fixed up. Yeah, so we've got a early access build of the Bhashiva DLC. Thanks to Creative Assembly for hooking us up with a free copy of this. Yeah, so we've got like a battle embargo at the moment. So that means I'm allowed to show battle footage of any battle, like in any custom battle or a battle from the campaign, except for the final battle. So we can't have a look at this final battle end of the hunt, but we can play this other quest battle, Ogre's Folly. Looks like a pretty big fight. I thought I'd maybe show that later. But maybe we'll start off with some like lesser fights first. You open Twitch first? What's wrong with opening Twitch first? I don't understand. Anyway, yeah, so I thought we'd show off a bit of battle footage. I was planning on being online when the embargo dropped about 5 hours ago, and sort of showing stuff then when you guys were probably more interested. But I was just super tired. I don't know, my sleep was messed up. I was not able to get onto the right schedule from doing daytime work hours to doing nighttime streaming hours. So yeah, so I'd had a bit of sleep. But yeah, so I thought, you know, I'm going to do some Khazrak. I'm going to do a Khazrak stream today, but I figured most of you guys would be more interested in seeing the new content first. So I thought we'll show a bit of the new content first, and then we'll maybe get onto some Khazrak. So yeah, because this is a battle embargo, we can only show battle stuff, and I'm more interested in, like, I'm a campaign guy, you know, I don't really care about multiplayer too much. So the battle embargo for me is it's a little bit weird because, like, although I'm interested in all these new units, and we'll show them off in a minute, like the way that they play like unbuffed in custom battle on normal difficulty is super different to how they're going to play mega buffed, you know, with like, you know, maxed out in campaign and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So it's like not really indicative of what their actual performance or usage is going to be like in campaign necessarily, you know. So yeah, so it's kind of a bit like weird for me, like, because this is sort of, you know, so basically we're going to do this battle testing now, but then we're going to have to redo like the evaluation of them again once we're actually playing them in campaign, and it's like the proper thing, you know. So yeah, so it'll be, I think, in a couple of days, 2 or 3 days, I get access to the campaign. Well, I've got access to it now, but I can't show you guys. Yeah, so I thought we'll do a bit of that. Okay, so I can show you a couple of, I can show you the first 2 battles. So you know, so one thing I kind of like to do sometimes is do like the starting battle of a campaign. Like when I went at the start of the campaign, obviously I usually fight the starting battle manually. So yeah, so I thought we could do the first battle of the campaign, but we can't show any of the campaign. So hopefully I'm not going to stuff this up, but yeah, basically I basically just like went to the first battle, saved it, and then I went to the second battle and saved it. So I think we should be able to, hopefully we can load the battle and then just do the battle and then exit out and then do the second battle. That's the plan. So hopefully I can do that without stuffing up and breaking the embargo. I'm just a bit nervous about doing this. Like, am I gonna fuck this up? No, I think this should be fine. Annoying restriction since it comes out in 5 days anyway. Yeah, it's just part of their marketing, you know. They show the units first and everyone can get excited about that, and then give it a couple of days, let that die down, then show the campaign, everyone get excited about that, give it a couple of days, let it die down, then release it, and everyone get excited about that, you know. So yeah, campaign embargo drops Sunday. What? Oh yeah, well, yeah, whatever. Got my bowl of frosted flakes for this. Yeah, nice. Yeah, the campaign embargo is at Sunday the 17th your time, which is Monday my time. Sunday the 17th 1 p.m. BST. But yeah, it's Monday for me, but yeah. Anyway, all right, so let's see if we can fight in this battle without showing any campaign footage. I guess I can just do that if I fuck up. All right, I'll have that ready so I can black screen you if it all goes bad. No worries, Super Champ. I'll see you when you get back. Alright, let's try this out. So this is like the first battle of the campaign. So as soon as you load up the campaign, you'll just pop into here. Well, maybe I'll just black screen this, just in case I've not got this correct. I'm allowed to show the pre-battle screen, but not any of the campaign map stuff. I'm pretty sure it'll be in the pre-battle screen, so yeah. Alright, cool. So this is like the first battle, the very first battle of the campaign. When you first start your campaign, this is what you start off with. Yeah, so we got you get a couple of your special units versus this little ogre army. Let's see if we can fight the first battle perfectly, or if the campaign will be cursed, the pretend campaign that we're not going to play. This fight couldn't be easier, to be honest. Yeah, well, I think that's appropriate for the first battle of the campaign, because, like, yeah, some campaigns actually have, like, really brutal first fights, like, where you generally win it, but you're trying to do it perfectly without taking any damage is super hard, and you just get absolutely wrecked. So what do we got here anyway? So these are the normal Tiger Warrior, dual axe infantry. They've got anti-large. They've got it's only +5 bonus versus large. But yeah, sorry, anti-infantry, not bonus large. They got +5 anti-infantry, 42 melee attack, 30 melee defense, 35 charge bonus, which is pretty high for infantry. Only 30 armor, so they're kind of like normal armor. 8,000 hit points. What's 8,000 hit points? Oh yeah, so same amount of hit points as a normal unit. But they're a small entity, so they only got 80 entities instead of 120. They got about the same. Oh, they got a little bit more hit points. No, actually, they got a little bit less hit points, but they've got same some less entities. Big damage dealers, massive charge. Yeah. Yeah, these guys are like a defensive infantry. You can see the stat line difference there. And these guys are the anti-large version. They got 20 bonus versus large. Shit. That's crazy. So these guys have got 40 melee attack, 30 melee defense. These guys have got 40 melee attack, 46 melee defense. Well, these guys are wicked. They got huge, they're beasts. And they got 20. 4 less weapon strength, but they're armor piercing. And they got 20 bonuses large. So these guys are fucking heaps better than these guys. Oh yeah, they're higher tier, obviously. They've got extra 800 hit points as well. So they're meant to be better. Iron Claw Tiger Warriors. So yeah, I think these guys probably, I think they said in the video that these guys are going to be tier 2. Whereas, yeah, these guys are going to be tier 4, are they? Yeah, nice. Are they, they don't have stealth, do they? No. Tiger Warrior has increased speed, charge bonus, ferocious ambush ability. Ferocious ambush, charge speed plus 25%, blah, blah, devastating flanker, enabled if the unit is charging. So what? So anytime they charge, they get extra charge speed and devastating flanker. but as soon as their charge bonus wears off, they don't have devastating flanker anymore. That's interesting. So, can you get an advantage out of devastating flanker when you're not charging? I suppose. Because, like, does it still... Yeah, that's interesting. So the unit still has, like, a facing, even if... Because when you surround a unit, eventually the guys will, like, all turn around and face every direction. Like, if you're attacking a unit for 4 different directions, then when they charge, it activates for the duration, not only when they charge. Oh, okay. So if I charge from like out here and it takes 20 seconds to get to them, then it wears off before they even fight. So you got to charge like at the right moment. Okay, that's interesting. Might just leave these archers out of it for now. Voice of command. What'll she do? Okay, so she just pings units so that she can pin them in place, basically.
Seeking Cathy's foes. Move in formation. Understood.
Law speaker. Bastion against chaos. Like a warrior. I storm by the mountains of heaven. Come out, be sated. Victory is my birthright. A bloodline unbound. Come out, might.
What is he doing? Is he trying to kill this guy?
One true path.
Crossbowmen.
On padded feet.
Actually, no, I won't do that.
Daniel fear. I hunger.
Never conquer. J crossbow.
Hey, I guess they look pretty small compared to ogres. They do kind of look cool, actually. Little tiger warrior people.
We are ready.
Oh, it only activates when they get close. Oh, so you can't sort of waste it. Tiger men are considered small entities, so yeah, they're the same size as these infantry, even though they're a bit bigger. I think, yeah, that's not a bad size for them, actually. They're about the same height, sort of, as well. They're about the same height as them with their plumes, I guess. They're a little bit taller. But they kind of look like the same. They look like infantry size, like mixed in with, yeah, mixed in with these guys. Yeah, I think that's a good size. There was some discussion about them being like a bit big for infantry, but yeah, no, they are about infantry size, I would say. They're probably smaller than Norskins. And Kislevites are pretty giant as well. They're probably a similar size to Kislevites. I know, yeah, I kind of like them when they're all together, like in a big, like when they're all fighting together. They kind of look cool. They're like a little tribe of tiger dudes. Alright, so we'll do that, and then can we go out of that without Yeah, I think we'll still be in the post-battle screen, so we won't be showing any campaign still. If they were to disguise themselves as stormtroopers, would they still be questioned? Well, that's the question, isn't it? I'll just turn this off for a second in case I accidentally show the wrong thing. I think it's just gonna, yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, I think we can show this post-battle screen. I don't know, maybe I'm not supposed to show that. I don't know, well, maybe I'll turn that off. All right. That was the very first battle of the campaign.
Mighty come.
And then I think no harmony sync with Cathay humans, eh? I think that I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll do another battle. We'll check that out. I think that the deal is meant to be that they're supposed to. They're not the yin or yang, but they provide harmony bonuses to both yin and yang, I think, or something like that. I'm not sure if I understood quite what was going on with that. Is it something like that, or are they just not? Are they just immune to? Are they just irrelevant to? Is this the same one? Oh no, this is the second one. Okay, yeah. So this is after you fought your first battle, and now you're on your second battle. So yeah, it's another just easy battle, but against a camp this time. The balloon provides both. I think tigers are irrelevant. Tigers are irrelevant. What do you mean? They're irrelevant for what? Like they... What? I feel like the balloon and the tigers are extremely different in their in the way that they apply, in the way that they Oh, you mean they don't provide any yin or yang bonuses? Okay, right, yeah. But yeah, I think the tigers are meant to be like, they're not meant to be part of Cathay. They're meant to be their own separate race, basically, race within a race kind of thing. Like they work for Cathay, but they're not really part of Cathay kind of thing. I think that's sort of meant to be the lore background of them or whatever. So yeah, if I wait up. Yeah, so these guys, if I put these guys together, they get the bonuses. But if I put them like apart,
Reminds these wretches of our strength. Never conquered. Sent by dragon.
Thoughts in harmony.
Jade crossbows!
Jade warriors.
Never conquered.
oh yeah, so there we go. They're getting harmony because they're near the archers. These guys are in defensive stance, but they're not getting any harmony.
Iron Claw warriors.
These guys don't get any harmony.
Crossbowmen! Bringing harmony!
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, maybe I misunderstood that then. I thought they were.
Defenders of Cathay.
Yeah, so they just don't. Yeah, they don't get any harmony bonuses, and they don't give any harmony bonuses. They're just kind of like their own separate thing. Part of what I'm interested in is how the Monkey King units work out, since a few of them might have harmony. Okay.
Shen Yang's faithful.
Oh. Oh no. Oh, they're getting harmony from the...
March in ordered ranks. With joy.
Marching as one!
Yeah.
Warriors.
Yeah, so they're not getting any harmony bonuses from the Tigers, like you said.
Ready to pounce.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess this battle's not really going to show anything different from the last battle.
Is with
Same thing, really.
swift and unseen.
Where's my yeah, it's funny that these guys. What's that pick? That like. So that's like halberd infantry. I thought these guys were halberd infantry, but they don't. They're not. They're like something. They're their own special thing. They're like glaive infantry or something.
Heavens bear witness.
Is there anything else that has that like glaive icon like that?
We are ready.
Skaven. Oh yeah, yeah.
Stay in formation.
Storm vermin have that as well, don't they?
Trample them. On hail Bhashiva.
All right, so a charge,
My claw.
and there we go. Ferocious ambush activates. So if I charge with this guy from back here, yeah, it doesn't activate like you say until they get close. Still not activated. Still not activated. There we go. Activated.
These are
Okay, yeah. So once they get close, they get extra speed boost, devastating flanker.
They cannot hold us back.
Double their charge bonus when attacking the rear or flank of energy. So yeah, doubles. They got 35 base charge bonus. So double is 70 charge bonus, which is 70 charge bonus is like heavy cav charge bonus, like shock cav for charge bonus. You know. So that's pretty crazy. But only if you hit him in the back or the side.
Jade warriors.
How fast? They're pretty fast, yeah. How fast are they? 48 speed, yeah. They're like ogre speed or like you know, really fast infantry speed. Like
Young sends us.
are they faster than witch elves?
Restore order.
Warriors. Use your claws. Claws to their belly.
Yeah, I don't know. They do look pretty cool. As much as I'm sort of unmoved by the whole Tiger Warrior vibe, you know, they kind of do look pretty cool, and they kind of fit in pretty well with the Cathay. Like, I guess I feel like they're not particularly like Warhammer, you know? They don't jump out as particularly Warhammer to me, but I guess Cathay in general doesn't really jump out as particularly Warhammer to me because I didn't grow up with it. But they do fit in quite well with the Cathay aesthetic, I guess. Slaughter them. Yeah, and when you got like a heap of them together, they kind of look pretty cool. It's like the essential rule of Warhammer. Like once you have a bunch of dudes and you paint them in the same color scheme, they look cool. Yeah. So the ferocious ambush popped again when they were chasing because they're chasing the routers.
Kamau's might.
That's interesting, actually. How will it pop again? So what's the cooldown on it? 90 seconds. Oh yeah. So if they just keep chasing a unit for ages, then eventually it'll come off cooldown and pop again because they're still charging. So that's kind of cool. So they're really good at chasing routers. And because the devastating flanker, like it'll hit, like because they're hitting the back of the unit as the unit's routing, they'll be constantly getting devastating flanker, getting double charge bonus. So they just delete routing units basically, if they've got the buff on. How are they not routing? Route. Yeah, they popped again. Or maybe it's still on from before. Oh, they popped ferocious ambush again. What? How did that pop again? They just had ferocious ambush when they were chasing that other router, didn't they? And then it like popped again when I charged this guy.
We are ready.
Warriors!
This guy, hopefully this guy will last for 90 seconds. I feel like the Catmen are going to make Cathay really strong in PvP. Yeah, well, like I was saying, like whenever a new thing comes out, it's usually always overpowered, and then they usually nerf it a bit after, once it gets banned in all of the PvP tournaments, then they nerf it, then they nerf it and rebalance it a bit. Oh yeah, by the way, this is like, there's a new version that's just come out that is going to be the release candidate, and I'm not on that. Like, so there's a new version that just came out like a few hours ago, but I'm not on that yet. So I did ask if there was any major changes in it, but I haven't. Oh, here we go. Okay, yeah, Grateful Grudges just messaged me. He said it doesn't look like anything's changed in the stats department. So, so yeah, so this should be basically, in terms of the battle stuff that we're showing, that we're allowed to show, this should be the same as the release candidate, as far as we know. Hey, did this pop again? Has it been 90 seconds?
In Kamal's name.
Like, they're still charging, right? Are they charging? Oh no, they're not charging. They're just in melee. If I just break for a second and then issue a charge order. Are they charging? They should be charging, shouldn't they?
Tiger warriors.
I thought that was the thing when you were chasing routing units, you just auto charge. Maybe it doesn't count as actual charging. Or maybe it can't activate after the end of battles, after the battle's ended. Yeah, because some abilities I think can't activate after the battle's ended. But some can as well, so I don't know. He just changed what he was saying, like it was on before. Look off. Trying to do some scientific testing here.
We are ready. For the white
Like that should be charging, but it's not. Normally when you charge, you can tell by leadership, it'll have like a plus 15 leadership bonus when they're charging, but they're not. But yeah, but it doesn't say charge. It'd say charging bonus in there. Oh yeah, no, it is changing. Oh shit. So.
Hail Bhashiva.
Oh yeah, that's weird. Oh, charging. There we go. So they are charging now. Oh yeah, and then it popped. Yeah, no, you're right. It did pop. It did pop. So did I have to back off, or did the cooldown just come up then? Fuck. Because yeah, I think maybe the cooldown might have just come up. Like it might have not mattered whether I was when I had backed off or not. It's just because they it's because the cooldown came up. Oh no, the charging has worn off now. So you do have to back off.
Tiger warriors.
Alright, so now it's on cooldown. It tells you when the cooldown's on. Yeah, cool. Okay.
With me, brothers.
Oh, these guys are charging. Are they? No. No, that's just their base. Intriguing. Lots of cat emojis in Twitch over there. Very nice. But yeah, I imagine there'll be a lot of PvP, 100% cat builds with like everything rush army.
Keep your lives.
So we can be Bhashiva. So is this two types of, no, there's three types of cat dudes. So what are these guys? Oh, these are the missile units. Oh, yeah, there's only 60. These have got 80 in a unit. This has only got 60 in a unit. Oh, they've got Stalk as well. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, this is the Lord, the Tiger Warrior Lord as well. Like fire with fire, flaming attacks and causes terror. Enabled if the unit is on fire. Activates when the user is attacked by a source with fire damage. Okay, so if somebody attacks him with fire attacks, then he activates fire attacks, gets super flame resistance, does heaps of extra damage, and starts causing terror because it's on fire. That's a pretty cool. It's a pretty cool ability. I mean, I don't know how useful it is, but yeah, it seems like it'll be really useful in certain situations, and it's pretty cool. Weakened imbuement, guiding strike. So you get plus 24 melee attack, and you do weakened on enemies. Predatory instincts, plus 25% weapon damage, cause fear. So you can just buff one nearby unit for 25 seconds. Seems a bit, I don't know, doesn't seem that great, but whatever. Something. Have you seen the changes on other factions too? No, what changes? If it's in battle, I can show you, I can show it, but I'm not aware of it, so yeah. Buff gets activated while on fire. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so if somebody attacks him with fire attacks, then he gets fire attacks, starts doing 50% extra damage, and gets 40% fire resistance. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Definitely very, very flavorful. He's also got a potion of toughness as well. Is that a bit overpowered or what? He's got an aura that gives -5 melee attack, melee defense, and speed. Just in melee, yeah. So that'd be good for chasing and routing lords and stuff as well. Who should we fight against? Actually, let's just fight against like a standard yeah, I'll give Techless nothing. Let's just fight against like a standard spear and archer type situation. And I don't know what else they would have. A couple of cavalry units, maybe, you know, eagle claw bolt thrower. Yeah, so I just put him up against like a fairly crappy high elf army. I'll just give him a prince so they don't have any magic or anything. So what was it? 87250. Have I gone too far? Oh yeah, that's about right. Maybe something with fire so you can see how much the cat has. Oh yeah, we can try that. We'll try that later. Let's try this first. Can I do one of these guys? Oh yeah, that's pretty close. What's a high elf map? I don't know the names of the little maps. This one is something like, you know, high elf appropriate with like grass and stuff. Tried Lothan. Maybe Krace. Illyria. No. Fucking Tyrannok. No. Glade. Nah, whatever. That'll do. I feel like we're gonna get wrecked. Yeah, like I feel like we're gonna get wrecked on this. We just don't have enough dudes. Like they got too much stuff. Like because when they've got like a lot of archers like that, you need to be able to sort of swarm around them and tag all the archers. You know, like because they've got more units than we have. They're just going to be able to pin all of my guys at least temporarily. Even though we'd kick the shit out of their spearmen, they'll just pin down the spearmen while the archers just shoot the living shit out of us. So I feel like it's going to be pretty bad. How much was the cat army? It's about the same price, but we've only got like half as many units. They've got 20. They've got a 20 stack, and we've got 12. So it's 12 units versus 20. Our units are more expensive, obviously, but yeah.
Tiger warriors.
We can hide in the forest.
Iron claw warrior. Brutal efficiency.
Yeah, maybe if we come through the forest here, that'll give us a bit of cover.
Let's go, my king.
Oh, what difficulty is it on? How does it work in custom battle? Yeah, I don't know. I thought I saw it say very hard somewhere, but I might have been, but like, because normally when you do multiplayer battles, it's just on normal, no stat buffs. But you know, normally for legendary, very hard battle, like campaign battle, you'd be on max AI stat bonus and very hard AI. So yeah, if this is on like easy or something, then it'll be a bit of a
Roaming the field.
Okay, so we've dropped stealth here. But if we, hopefully we can get back into stealth. Oh shit.
Me, brothers.
Yeah, we're gonna come into range of their arrows before we regain stealth, I think.
Come out, to the front. Nothing will stop us. We stalk. Tigers forward.
I kind of need to re-stealth until the guys get in the, into position to fuck up their backline. Looks like we're stealthed here where we are right now.
We march.
We must be right on the edge of it.
Tiger warriors.
Must be right on the edge of the stealth.
In Kamal's name. In Kamal's name.
Oh, we got visions. Ah, fuck, that'll do.
I will not wait. With me, brothers. With me, brothers. Leap quick. Shunyan steel. Go, my king. It is no obstacle. For Kamal. No fear. Tiger warriors. Kamal's might.
Yeah, we really need to get in the back of shut down these archers. Because we should shoot through them, but yeah, if the archers shoot the shit out of us, then that's gonna mess us up a bit.
Hastening our victory. Tremble before me. Warriors, they fear our approach. Tiger warriors slaughter. No stopping us. No hesitation. Tiger warriors, with honor.
No, this is getting chewed.
For Kamal.
Alright, their archers are all shut down.
In Kamal's name. All for Kamal. A bloodline unbound.
Need some Cathay troops so you can hammer an anvil? Maybe. Or maybe we're just gonna chew through their entire army with our superior fighting ability.
End this fray. Iron claws.
What are these guys doing? They're not doing anything. Get in there. A bit of cycle charging would be nice, but it's a bit hard to...
Kamal's might. Iron claw warriors. Heavens bear witness. In Kamal's name.
I think we've got them. Just because we were all... I mean, they can't... Just because they didn't get to shoot, that was the thing. Like, because we needed to be able to surround them and lock everything down, which we were able to, even though we had twice as many units as us. So it's actually worked out alright. Yeah, these guys should be... they've got their buff charged up again.
Nothing will stop us.
You can try and get a charge in here.
We are ready. Follow my lead. Warriors. For Kamal. A bloodline unbound.
Alright, I'll try and quickly... Yeah, nah, that was alright. Chop them up. Right here. These guys with the chakras or whatever, they're doing pretty good. I guess they got pretty good stat line, even though they've only got small unit size and like not that many troops.
Forward.
Alright, we go for a big charge here. Boom. There we go. Oh, they didn't get their... Oh no, they did. There, they got it. They got their bonus. Oh, my tiger bro is getting smashed by their prince. Go for a little, like, chill.
In Kamal's name. All on my blade. I am Kamal, lead all. Tiger warrior stalkers. Kamal's might. Blood.
One of their archers has gotten free.
For Cabal! Ravage them! At once! All for Cabal! Warrior stalkers! By command!
Alright, we'll go and shut those archers down.
Cabal's name! Tiger warriors! Make them feel up! Fight another day!
I think this is the future of DLCs after 40k. Small single DLCs with single lord and a few units, mostly to improve older factions like Bretons and Coastal and Vampire Coast. Yeah, they it's definitely something they're trying out. I guess the success or failure of this pack, or whatever they learn, whatever the learnings they get from releasing this pack, will, you know, influence what they do in the future. Oh, here we go. It's charging. They popped their buff. Oh yeah, so this is interesting. So their buff's popped, but they haven't managed to make contact yet, and their buff's just running out. And then yeah, there we go. Finally made contact there. Getting recharged by the cavalry is not great, but yeah.
Silent pause! Warriors! Now die! Come on!
Oh, they got us. We caught the unit, but they caught us as well.
Warriors! Unseen hunters. A bloodline unbound. For Cabal! Now bleed. By scaling contact. Feral discipline. Right. We serve. Stalkers.
Those knights are doing. I mean, the silver helms are doing a pretty good job, messing us up a little bit. Yeah, that's it. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I think I mean, I think that's the sort of, they pretty much explicitly stated that it's like there's a lot of characters they still want to add, and they were kind of trying to figure out a way that they could do that in a way that's kind of you know, more compact pack that they can release quicker and easier in between, I guess, in between other stuff as well. So yeah, I think you're right, Jose. Yeah, no, I'm not aware of any other changes with other factions yet. Let's have a look. Somebody said they saw the heroes got new new skills in Cathay Heroes, that is. So I'm just trying to look to see if I can see any like battle changes for any other factions that we could show off. Well, no real changes to any other factions from the documentation that I got sent, but it's not, quite often that stuff is not complete because, you know, different people in different teams are like fixing things and whatever, and it's a bit of a job, I think, to sometimes to try to go and collect up the details of all the changes that they actually made. So yeah, sometimes the patch notes aren't complete, so, but there might be some minor changes, but yeah, as far as I know, there's no changes to any other factions apart from Cathay. Game Master now has separate paths for ranged and melee. Alchemist got a new mount. Oh, what mount did they get? Just a winged horse, or did they get like a compass mount or something? Oh yeah, should we do another one versus Chaos Dwarfs or something? Chaos Dwarfs don't have flaming attacks though by default. The archers have flaming missiles, but oh yeah, the Infernal Guard Fireglaves have flaming attacks, but I feel like they'll wreck him. Is there any info about where that new faction is going to be placed on the map? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they showed the campaign plush the other day. They start like, I think they start like just west of Shangyang, kind of like in the middle of the Mountains of Morn, just west of Cathay. I can't remember the name of the settlement now, but you know how like there's Shangyang, and then there's that little Shangyang's in the desert in Cathay, and then there's that little path that goes into the mountains, and then there's that village in the mountains, which I can't remember the name of it now. Yeah, I think they start there. I wanted a lord that's not a lantern mount. Oh, okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, I kind of really like the idea of the lantern mount, and also of the magistrate lord, how he's like a administrator guy who just buffs units but is like weak by themselves. And lantern's kind of like that as well. It's just a cool kind of like different concept compared to other stuff. I'll try and fight in the forest so that we don't get shot. We can just try out this melee buff. Where are they? There we go. So I'll try and get them to lock up the Lord. And try and get this guy to melee the... Alright, here we go. Okay, so he's got fire with fire. He got set on fire already. Fire with fire is activated. He's up to 703 weapon strength now because he's got the fire with fire buff on. Melee attack's up to 70 now. And he's doing weakened on the enemy. So fire with fire just stays active all the time. There's no cooldown. Unlimited duration. Activates when the fire. Oh, activates when the attacker is when the user is attacked by a source with fire damage. So if he's got super high melee defense and they can't hit him, it's well, the way it reads, it's attacked. So they don't even have to hit him. They just need to have a swing at him with a fire damage, and then it'll be activated. And yeah, he's beating the living shit out of them. I thought he would. Yeah, I thought they would wreck him because they would just surround him and you know. But no. Yeah, fighting fire with fire is strong. I shouldn't have popped his potion, I suppose. But yeah, that's one thing about like fire weapons. So basically, because they've got flaming attacks, 100% of their weapon attack becomes fire damage, and then because he's got 40% fire resistance, that blocks 40% of their weapon attacks. But like, you know, if you had a fire glaive, like look at it, right? It might be on fire or whatever, but it's basically a giant steel axe. You know, so like 90% of the damage that you get that is happening when you're getting hit by a fire glaive is, you know, the steel axe hitting you. It's just got a little bit of extra flame attack or whatever. So it's yeah, exactly. Flaming attacks suck because fire resistance is so good against it. Exactly, if they got fire resistance. But what I was trying to say is like, yeah, it would really make more sense if flaming attacks were like a percentage flaming. You know, like it was like 80% normal damage and 20% fire damage or something, and then the flaming and then the fire resistance would only resist the fire portion of the damage, you know. But maybe that's too complicated for the game engine or whatever. I'm going for the Chaos Dwarfs. How cool are these dudes? This Infernal Guard are one of my favorite units. They look so cool, I reckon. With their little like faceless helmets, they look sweet. Fire wielders also have, yeah, that's true. So anyone who sets him on fire is likely to also have fire resistance. So when he attacks them back with fire attacks, he's also resisting his fire attacks. Yeah, that is ironic, actually. Now they mention it. I wouldn't be surprised if some of these units got a bit of a rebalance and stuff, like, because, you know, you assume they would be doing a balance pass over all of Cathay since they're doing the Cathay DLC. But I haven't got any information about whether that's true or not. So the more damage she takes, the more damage resistance and damage and plus damage she gets. She's got Executioner, causes terror, and it does minus 24 melee defense on enemies. Oh, so she's only got Executioner when she pops her ability. She doesn't normally have Executioner. They talked about redoing the Sentinel animations. Maybe it'll be good now, but probably not. Maybe. I wonder if there's a. I wonder if you can get a. I wonder if you can get a perk in her skill tree that makes this like have unlimited duration or something. Because this is what I mean by like the battle thing doesn't really reflect. You know what I mean? Like the balance stuff is balanced around multiplayer, whereas the way that I'm actually going to use these units is in the way that they are in campaign. And you know, so yeah, so for, I don't know if this is that she does. I haven't looked at her in campaign, but yeah, like so she might have a perk that makes this give her executioner all the time, which kind of and like makes this buff active 100% of the time, for example, you know, or makes the duration longer or makes the cooldown shorter or something. And so it's going to operate quite different to how it's going to be in this basic format. Oh yeah, brutal wounds gives them -6 melee defense and 816 damage per second. Pretty cool. Should we try the quest battle? So yeah, so I can't do the final battle end of the hunt, but I think I'm fine to do this other one. So we got heaps of claw warriors, heaps of tiger warriors, including the high tier ones. We've got our claw speaker of life. Oh yeah, so you can get claw speakers of life or claw speakers of beast. So we had a beast claw speaker last time. So that's interesting. So you start. So I guess if you know that was the first battle of the campaign. So I guess you start off with a claw speaker of beasts in the campaign. So are you going to want to, like, as soon as you get access to recruit claw speakers, are you going to want to like just disband the claw speaker of beasts, and so you can replace him with an extra claw speaker of life? Yeah, but by the time you get the ability to recruit a claw speaker of life, your claw speaker of beasts is already going to be like level 20. But then you're just going to immediately delete him to get a level 1 life, the level 1 life claw speaker. The Lord's a warrior lord, he's not a caster. Yeah, the claw speaker is a mage, warrior mage type hero. Apparently there's at least 2 types. Actually, we could tell. There's 3 types, so beast, life, and shadows. But yeah, I do like shadows, but yeah. I guess depends how easy the capacity is to get. If you can get heaps of capacity, then you might mix it up a bit. If it's super limited capacity, then you're probably just going to go life only, I guess. Sadly, there's no Skooma claw speaker. What's Skooma from? Is that from Dragon Age? I know. As soon as when you said that, it just made me want to play Dragon Age. Is that Dragon Age or like Shadowrun or something? You're gonna want a ton of heroes now with all the new embed actions. Oh, it's from Skyrim, is it? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, did we not want a ton of heroes before? Well, I suppose the heroes were kind of weak before. I wonder if they're a lot stronger now. With because somebody was saying the Gate Guard have like a melee line now, like an extra melee special line or whatever. I wonder if that actually makes them tanky. Because yeah, I think like, you know, if you can actually make the Gate Guard pretty tough, like yeah, Gate Guard melee blob would be like one of my favorite thing to do with Cathay potentially. All right, let's do it. Yeah, there was Skooma addicts in Oblivion when I was playing it the other day. Rawr!
They would defile our kin. Tear into them, warriors. Let the ogre's deaths avenge our fallen.
I just can't take I just can't take her seriously. I gotta say, like the noble tiger warrior leading her noble tiger warrior. Like I don't know, just fucking I don't know. Just yeah, I can't take it seriously. It just seems too like Warcrafty, you know. It just seems too like Warcrafty and like PG-13, you know. Just doesn't seem like very Warhammer. I feel like. I'm not really sure how you could fix it, but yeah, I don't know. Rhinoxes, I mean Crushers, Crushers, sorry, they're Mournfangs. Shit, I'm not... Check out these little platforms that they've got here. They're all sitting on their little platforms. I really don't want to get shot by... Did he say we're gonna die? Well, maybe we'll stalk in on them and try and shut them down first. They haven't really got any other good range, so I feel like if we just, I guess they've got the Thunder Tusk. But yeah, basically, if we just shut down these, lead belchers, then we can probably just melee everything to death. After that.
Iron Claw Warrior. In Kamal's name.
Oh, this thing can't hide, can it? This thing just gives mastery elements. It doesn't give any like reserves per second or anything, does it? I might, if I put it just about the back of the forest, they'll probably target it, but the trees will block a lot of the shots. Actually, we can put it behind the forest, doesn't make any difference.
Bastion against chaos.
Bhashiva.
Oh no, is my plan flawed? My plan is just we hide everybody and then we tie up these guns and then we bum rush everything. And just have a big blob. It's weird. I feel like they, even though they're infantry, I kind of feel like they're large, so they're not going to get damaged by AoE spells too much.
Claws are sharp.
Oh shit! These guys were a surprise attack.
Kama will reward his most cunning warrior.
Across the battlefield rises a barbarous uproar. A name stands out amongst the thunder of slurred profanities. Knifey hands. Oh, is that Scrag? Scrag knifey hands. It's the old knifey hands. All right, let's roll.
Battle calls.
All right, we're gonna get in here and shut these fuckers down.
For the white tiger. Tiger warrior stalkers. Unyielding hunters, look me in the eye. Nothing will stop us.
The merciless.
In Kamal's name.
Wind and fire.
Man.
Astromancer repositioning.
All right, so these are all shut down, pretty much.
Iron Claw warriors.
Raise the dragon. Repositioning. Azir, show the way.
As Bhashiva demands.
They fall.
Order and balance.
Actually, I'll leave one of these guys to protect that.
Yang sends us.
Right.
Oh shit, one of them got away.
Iron
Shut him down. We've got some man-eaters coming in here.
The claws of Cathay.
Shen Yang sends us.
We are ready.
We'll just keep rolling this way, I think.
Guided by ancestors.
Try and just bum rush over everything. See Taeyang in there as well.
Bringing harmony.
By Kamal's path. Iron claws. Claw speaker. Fight with honor.
Yeah, these lead belchers are nasty. Oh wow, there's little, we were supposed to rescue these guys, I guess. Optional kill about the paymaster and his guard to... before it becomes too dangerous. Hunt down and kill knifey hands. Oh, there's knife. Is that knifey hands? Oh, he's a slaughtermaster, knifey hands. It's such a cool name, such a cool ogre name. Knifey hands. Yeah, we gotta get rid of these armor piercing fuckers.
Feel our approach. Kamal's might. Claws fire. Teeth bad.
My path is known.
Brutal efficiency. By our stripes. Stalkers.
Warriors. Certainly. I will go.
Iron claws. We set spray.
Yeah, we got held up a bit here.
Go, my kin. Kamal's might.
Too many units caught up in that.
3 jets, my talon gives.
Beautiful.
Shen Yang sends us.
All for Kamal. Claws fire. Shenyang steel. No fear.
Let's slow this charge down. And then we need to get some
Move in formation.
Exiled.
get some anti-large up here.
My kin.
Ready to pump.
Yeah, that was pretty rough.
Iron claw warrior.
Master of Azir. The Lord of Heaven. Guided by ancestors.
Iron claw. Now die.
There's the paymaster.
Victory is my birthright.
Move as win.
Stalkers.
The celestial faithful.
Getting a bit wrecked here.
My test begins.
Yeah, got too much stuff tied up in here, I guess. Probably should have chuck some heals around on some of these guys. There's,
Thoughts in harmony.
might get wrecked here.
Celestial General.
Run, brothers. Warrior stalkers. Desert tigress. We serve the dragon.
Rebels die first.
Trying to kill that dude.
Never conquered. A clear cause. Celestial splendor. Seeking Cathay's foe. Astromancer repositioning. My path is
You're definitely getting fucked up a bit.
Bhashiva. Fast and deadly.
Tiger warriors. Stalkers. Iron Claw warriors.
Camo's grace. You are safe now. Run.
So we rescued the dudes.
A bloodline unbound.
Oh, we shut down the guns. The belchers there are trying to
Iron Claws.
wreck us.
Azir, show the way.
Still got to kill knifey hands.
Warrior stalkers. Voice of command.
Oh, we don't have the passive. It's kind of weird.
Celestial sorcerer.
Alright, let's try and just route everything here.
You are prey.
The lady's will.
One with the winds. Fight with honor.
Stone and steel.
Feral discipline. Onwards, my kids.
Just leave that one on unit to chase that off. Yeah, they're just still chasing those off. It's fine.
Camo smite you.
Battle calls.
Ah, here we go.
We are ready. Withdraw, my kin.
Yeah, we need more help over here.
Run or die.
Taoyan. Today you die.
Yeah, chase them off. Bring this back. These guys are gonna die probably. Oh no, they won. They're good. Yeah, that artillery up there is not great, is it?
Defend the realm.
Hello, storm wind. I hunt.
Warrior tigress.
Tiger warriors. End this fray with me, brothers. Blood brothers.
For the moon dragon.
Shatter them.
Getting there.
Caller of heavenly creatures.
Send one guy to chase him.
Warriors. The emperor expects.
Tigers, forward.
3 deaths my talon gives.
Law speaker. With speed, not haste.
Do you reckon the Terracotta Sentinel will beat the Stonehorn in 1v1?
Marching as one.
Blade of Shangyang.
No stopping us.
G is selling skooma, yeah.
Iron claws.
I think he's kind of winning. I don't know, is it winning? Yeah, it looks like it's winning. Yeah, just getting wrecked pretty hard.
Iron claws. We serve the dragons.
Oh, what's this? I think these tug warriors are pretty
Forest way.
fucked up.
Your name ends.
Slow this thing down so she can kill it faster.
Leading the charge.
Slow it down again.
Run them. Fork 'em all.
Taoyan.
We go get knifey hands now.
The merciless. Talon in hand.
Voice of command.
It's not gonna really do any damage, but
Of heaven.
has this got unlimited usage? So you can just like slowly heal all of the Tiger Warriors?
Warriors!
Kinda cool, I guess.
Bhashiva.
Dead warriors! Mage of the celestial hawk! Behold, Azir's might!
The claws of Cathay. By our stripes. The bloodline unbound. We march.
My mind is ready! Will of the dragons!
They fall.
It's good.
The bloodline unbound.
Lighting the way!
All hail Bhashiva.
Your pain. Threefold.
Oh, he got a bit wrecked.
Claws are sharp.
Is that the Eshin man-eater?
Warriors!
Oh yeah, the Eshin man-eater is killing all our characters.
Kamau is with me.
Praise the dragon! Harmonious wrath!
Get away.
Oh shit.
I will go!
Might lose this still.
The heavens await! Seeking Cathay's foe!
Taoyan. Rebels die first. Taoyan.
I hear the heavens!
Warriors. Fall for Kamau. Shatter them.
The celestial faithful!
These Eshin man-eaters are wrecking
Lady
us.
of Shangyang.
Bhashiva.
There's a tiger.
He's a little ninja.
Celestial General. Scourge of traitors.
I nearly got one down.
Overwhelm! Restore order!
Bhashiva.
Go, go.
Right, so there we go, Pops. Alright, we'll focus everything on the other man-eater. Get it down.
Pounce. Nothing but helpless quarry.
The merciless.
A bloodline unbound.
Back in there, lads.
Tiger warriors.
Lady of Shangyang. Moon Empress, aid me.
Bhashiva.
Bastion against chaos.
Taoyan. Blood decides.
Use your claws.
Did she get the execution?
Shangyang. Today.
Ah, her ability wore off.
The cowards abandoned us. Caller of heavenly creatures. Where Cabal commands. One with the winds.
I think that's about it.
Bhashiva.
Lord's dead.
A swift death is more mercy than this.
Oh yeah, we didn't have the teleporting stuff yet, do we? Oh maybe. Oh, actually, maybe I activated it with one of those active abilities, but I wasn't paying attention.
Once we
I didn't notice it said anything about teleporting, but
we charge. That is the plan. What's this? Why ain't they trussed up?
oh shit!
Who's done this to my camp?
Oh no, my army's totally trashed.
Ogre. Nothing gets through your gluttony. But the finality.
I thought I killed didn't I kill Knifey Hands? Or is this guy Knifey Hands?
Stand away. What do you understand is that you're going in the pot. I'll skin your eye. Chuck you in the street.
Yeah, I think I might have let myself take too much damage.
Savages! Choke now on your own cruelty.
I don't know. Yeah, it just doesn't. Yeah, it's not quite the same. Like, you know, Tyrion with his like haughty defiance of Malekith or whatever. You know, just it's not. Doesn't quite. Bhashiva doesn't really. I don't know. It's just yeah. I don't think I want to even try and fight this. I think I'll just concede. I'll just knock over my king at this point. Yeah, I obviously have to do substantially better in the first part of the battle. Oh, wait up. Hold up. Hold the phone. We've got reinforcements. Maybe hope is not lost. But yeah, I think we might have let ourselves take a little bit too much damage in the first part. Yeah, I don't think this is going to work out too well.
Battle calls.
Voice of command.
Claws are sharp.
Scourge of traitors.
Turn and regain your honor.
Shangyang's faithful.
Law speaker.
Blade of Shangyang.
The merciless.
Claw speaker. Distance, no barrier. On padded feet.
Never conquered. Draw still.
With me, my king. Stalking
Well, I was going to try and get her out, but she's stuck. Too many ogres.
in the blink of an eye. With ease.
Yeah, I think I needed a bit better strategy, or at least just any strategy at all, really, to win this. Well, the reinforcements nearly killed the enemy lords. Yeah, they did too. Bhashiva didn't survive. Alas, I'll have to leave it for you guys to defeat the quest battle for me. Yeah, I think I can just about like the Tiger Warriors as mercenary allies, but the whole like Bhashiva as like the noble warrior queen of the Tiger ladies is just a bit fucking on the nose for me. Yeah, I don't know if there's, I mean, there's only 3 units plus the lords and heroes, so I don't know if there's really much else to really try out. Excuse me. Who else do they fight around that area? Slaanesh. What's that? 87550. Shit. These units are expensive. I don't know if I should bring Taya and the Merciless. I feel like no, we're not going to kill Decalo regardless. Decalo's just going to kill our whole army. I suppose, I mean, she's relatively, I mean, she's pretty tough. I guess I'd rather have her than 1 and a bit units of those guys. Yeah, about the same. Alright, cool. I can't think of the names of any of the high elf ones. It's Crossroads. It's like an Empire one, I think. Or is that the Glacier one? How has the Skyland got changed? Okay, yeah, I don't know. I can have a look at it after this. Oh, we can have a look at it now. Skyland. So that's the Skyland now. I don't really play Cathay, so I don't know what the stats were like before. Yeah, I don't know. Is there anything different about it? Oh, well, yeah. There it is if you want to have a look at it.
Voice of command! Warrior daughters. In command's name!
Yeah, this is the problem with them being, because they're kind of elite units, it's hard to,
One with the winds!
I got tiger. I meant to, shit. I wanted to do Bhashiva, but I accidentally got the Random Lord. Let me try that again. God damn. There we go. I kind of wish all Bhashiva's voice lines were just tiger roars. Yeah, me too. Me too. The whole like kind of noble warrior queen thing just seems really on the nose to me. I don't know. Doesn't, yeah. Yeah, if she was more savage or whatever, I think that'd be cooler. Yeah, if they made it like the still kind of the same storyline, that they're like honorable and stuff like that, but make them more like feral and bestial, like they're, you know, they're kind of like you know, like they have to control their bestial nature and stuff like that. Like they're essentially honorable, but they're like cursed because they're like essentially honorable warriors, but they're cursed because their bestial nature like comes out and like makes them violent and psychopathic basically and stuff like that. You know, that kind of vibe. So, you know, so there's like more darkness to it basically. But yeah, the way it is now, it's just like, oh, they're just these like noble warriors, kind of like the orcs are in like Warcraft or some shit, you know? And like, I don't know, yeah, just, I don't know. I feel like it could have been a lot cooler.
Claws are sharp.
All hail Bhashiva! Unyielding hunters!
Are we faster than their infantry? I think we are.
We are ready! Warriors! Iron Claw warrior! A bloodline unbound! Tiger warrior stalkers! Warriors!
Warrior tigress. Ready to pounce. Make me proud, brothers and sisters. Remind these wretches of our strength.
So I don't really want to tank. This is the thing. Yeah, like somebody was saying before, it'd be maybe good to have some like Cathay infantry to see if they can sort of tank for you while you cycle charge with these guys. That's the thing. Yeah, you kind of want to be cycle charging with them, but yeah, going like all tigers like I have, like there's not really anything to cycle charge with. I guess these guys can hold the flank a little bit. We need somebody to sacrifice to Dakala, that's the only problem. Fuck, I don't want to deal with this. Shit. It's happening.
Tiger warriors. Shanyan steel. Ravage them. All hail Bhashiva.
Yes, I really need these guys over here.
I will not fail.
Yeah, she's going straight after the claw speaker. Shit.
Decide.
Get the fuck out of there.
Warriors stalker. Oh my kin.
No, look at this, just got annihilated. Yeah, no. This was a bad matchup. We were never going to win this one.
I am unmatched.
She's just going to eviscerate everything.
One with the winds.
I am a blade from the shadow.
Just teleports over here. That's pretty cool.
Nothing but helpless quarry.
Tiger warrior stalker. Law speaker. By the mountains of heaven. All hail Bhashiva.
Oh shit, she's over here again now.
Bhashiva.
Lee?
Moving quickly. With me, my kin.
Kamau's fists. They fear our approach.
Kamau is with me. Light on my feet.
Kamau commands me.
Claws are sharp.
Tiger warriors. Now die. No stopping us. Unseen hunters.
No, Bhashiva got wrecked by Dakala. As you would expect, I guess.
Bastion against chaos. Stalkers. Deep bear. All hail Bhashiva. Hello, storm wind.
Come on, smite you! Maul them! Now
Get away.
Taoyan!
Oh, she's actually doing okay against Dakala. I mean, not great, but kind of okay.
Run them. For Kamau. Go. Go.
victory is my birthright.
Unseen hunters.
Actually, no, I'll go back in and charge again there.
Blade and claw.
Oh no,
Law speaker.
Dakala's coming after her again.
Age has not withered me.
I will prove myself worthy.
We serve the dragons. By the mountains of heaven. Law speaker. Endless prey.
Bhashiva. Kamau gives me strength.
Surge, forest wind. I storm.
This is getting closer than I thought it was. I thought initially we were getting just totally smashed, but then
Law speed.
we sort of came back a bit.
Kamau commands me. Kamau guides. With speed, not haste. No doubt. It commands me. Leading the charge. Fight another day. Live to fight again. A bloodline unbound.
Rip command out! Taoyan!
Warrior tigress.
Ah, and that.
We set spray.
Yeah, Decala ended it.
Nothing but helpless quarry. Now
Yeah, if I had used this buff on Decala, maybe at the same time as using Tayan or whatever, maybe we would have got it.
Kamau.
Pretty close.
Warriors.
Ooh, maybe if I can just not let. Ah, fuck. I was gonna say we can just let Bhashiva not get killed.
prey. It is my duty. Fast and deadly.
Sever the head!
Fight another day.
Ah, she's got. Decala just turned around and whacked her
In the blink of an
and
eye.
terror routed her.
We must leave.
Your pain! Threefold!
Kamau's might.
This is super close. I thought it was all over like straight away, and now it's like
Taoyan!
if Taoyan hits her before she hits her, then we win. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, it was so close! Oh, she had Executioner up on her. Damn, that was crazy. That was super crazy. I thought we lost straight away when like half our units got wrecked at the start, but that was a pretty good fight in the end. But yeah, I'm pretty keen to get back to our Kazrak campaign. But I don't know. I mean, like it is kind of like it's kind of exciting because there's new stuff, but I can't really like get into it because I can't show any campaign. So it's like, you know, it's a bit like whatever. But I don't know. I do. Yeah, I think I kind of like. Yeah, I don't know. I think I do kind of like the Tiger Warriors now. Like, I mean, I don't really want to play as them, and I definitely don't really want to play as Bhashiva. Like, as in, like, you know, like there's just certain lords that kind of more resonate with you, you know, that you think are cool and stuff. And yes, Bhashiva is definitely not that for me. But as enemies, they're kind of, I don't mind them actually. Savage, they're like these savage Tiger Warrior beastmen and stuff. They're pretty cool. But yeah, just like role playing as the noble savage type thing doesn't really, yeah, doesn't really vibe with me too much. But yeah, the actual units themselves, I think they look really cool and they're pretty fun to play with as well. Yeah, Claw Speaker's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know, pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know, what do you guys think about it? Like, I guess in terms of, yeah, it's like, yeah, although like this particular faction I'm not that interested in, like in terms of as a like proof of concept for the mini packs, like for the Lord packs, you know, it seems like a good, I don't know, seems like a good thing. Like if they do another Lord pack like this, where you get a legendary hero, a legendary Lord, a generic hero, a generic Lord, and like 2 or 3 variations of a unit, you know, I think I'd be pretty happy with that. Like, Yeah, if they did this, if they had have done that for like Boris Todbringer, I would have been pretty happy with that. Like, you know, just like Boris Todbringer, so like a priest of Ulrich, some sort of generic lord, maybe like a inner circle light or something. Inner circle, I don't know. I guess a grandmaster it would have to be for a lord, but yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm not sure what you'd do for a lord, but yeah. You know, and a couple of different, yeah, and like a couple of variations of Knights of the White Wolf. You know, we're pretty happy with that. Yeah, I guess I'd really like to see like a Luther Huss one or something, like a, you know, like a Sigmar, because they did like Volkmar, but I feel like it'd be cool to get more into it, like more specific, you know, like, because so they got like Volkmar, and you've got like Flagellants, and you've got Warrior Priests, so that's kind of like the basic Sigmar thing covered, you know, and you've got Witch Hunters as well. But it'd be kind of cool to get more. I mean, actually, I don't really know any of the specific stuff you could do, but it'd be kind of cool to get more into it and be like specific, like regiments of, yeah, and the Doom, those new units that got added to Old Realms, the Doom Seekers, Doom Prophets. I think you're called Doom Prophets or something. They're like upgraded Flagellants. It'd be cool to have like, yeah, could have like Luther Huss with like some Doom Prophets or whatever, like upgraded Flagellants, and maybe, I don't know, some other kind of like Vampire Hunters or no, I guess that would be appropriate. Some sort of like, you know, some other like kind of elite zealot of the faith kind of units, you know. I don't know if there is such a thing though, but so maybe that's not a great example, but yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like we've kind of tested it all, had a bit of a look at everything. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of feel like that's tided me over until the campaign stuff. I'm pretty keen to play Xiao Ming if he's got any updates or anything. I'll probably play Bhashiva first because she's got her like unique campaign mechanics and stuff like that to explore. Seems like kind of a combat, like a little bit, sort of bits and pieces pulled from like the Dwarfs Age of Reckoning sort of stuff with the grudges, combined with the bounty system from the ogres, maybe combined with some other stuff, you know, from what we saw yesterday in the Creative Assembly show off. I haven't played it myself. Are you actually there to play the campaign, or can you just not show it? Yeah, I can't show it. So I could play the campaign, but then I'd have to end the stream, and you'd just be looking at a black screen. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I can't show it. So yeah, so that's why I'm like, I'd probably rather just play Kazrak, you know, and hang out while we're just playing. You know, we can still talk about the DLC, but yeah, I'd probably rather just play Kazrak and actually play campaign, you know, and then just wait till I can actually show you the campaign of this stuff. Because yeah, I feel like, I don't know, there's only so much from just fighting random battles over and over again, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, this is the whole reason why I like, this is the like kind of the essential thing that makes Total War so good. The fact that you aren't just fighting random battles over and over again that are totally fucking meaningless. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I don't get into multiplayer, and that's why I don't get into custom battles, you know? Like, the campaign is what gives the context for the battles, which is what makes the battles cool, like part of what makes the battles so cool, you know? So yeah, it feels a bit meaningless to just fight battles, you know? I mean, it's good for testing purposes and stuff, I guess. But yeah, but it's again, it's a little bit weird because like when you actually use the items in campaign, it's going to be totally different. Hey Mercy, do you think that the Empire will get new units, especially for Karl Franz? Well, no. I mean, I don't think Karl Franz will get any units specifically for Karl Franz because, like, that's not the way they do the DLCs. So if the Empire is going to get new units, they'll bring out a new Empire Lord, and there'll be new units that come with that Empire Lord. Some or all of which Karl Franz will also get, but also Elspeth and Volkmar and all the other Empire Lords will also get it. It won't be especially for Karl Franz. And yes, they've already announced it. They've already announced the next DLC after this one, Lords of the End Times. We're getting Boris Todbringer, a new Empire Legendary Lord, and we're getting two Legion Guard, which are like elite Knights of the White Wolf, special Empire Knights that go with they got like heavy armor, big hammers. They wear wolf skins around their shoulders, and they have no helmets, and they look really fucking cool. And they're the chadliest. They're essentially the white lions of the Empire. They're like they're the manliest of all Empire men. They like to wear no helmets, so their wild hair can flow free while they're smashing the enemies of the Empire. But yeah, so Karl Franz will get, I'm sure Karl Franz will get Knights of the White Wolf and probably Tüdingen Guard as well. I'm not sure what else will come along with Boris Todbringer, but I would expect that all of the Empire Lords will get most of the stuff. There might be like 1 or 2 special units that only Todbringer gets, maybe. But I assume that everyone will get this. Well, everyone will probably get the units. It's just that Todbringer might buff them a bit extra or something like that, you know. But yeah, looking forward to that. But yeah, I don't know. I guess they're fine. Tiger Warriors are just they're pretty cool, I guess, in terms of, as well as like, although yeah, like I'm not particularly into Tiger Warriors at all. Like they are like a cool kind of addition to the overall kind of tapestry of, you know, all the different unique stuff that's in the Warhammer world, I guess. So yeah, it's kind of pretty cool on that side of things, I guess. I'm kind of wondering actually whether maybe I won't bother playing any Khazrak today, because like I'd probably like in an hour or two I'd probably switch over to Bannerlord anyway, so maybe we'll just have a day off from campaign today and just play Bannerlord. I don't know. Yeah, it's always a weird time when we're in the battle embargo, because I feel like I'm kind of screwed, because I'm not really, like I said, I just don't get inspired by just playing battles over and over again. But at the same time, it's like the Tiger Warriors is the new thing that's coming out. You guys and me, everyone's excited about the new DLC. So it kind of always feels weird just playing the old, you know, playing the old campaigns. So it's like almost like maybe I should just play Bannerlord for the next couple of days until I can show campaign, and then go hard on the campaign stuff. So yeah, I don't know. It's not, yeah, it's like, well, this thing, even if you're not excited about the DLC, you still want to play the new version of the game, you know what I mean? Like if I've got access to show the new version of the game, like in a couple of days, like, you know, even if you're not interested in Tiger Warriors or whatever, like it's still like the new version of the game. Like, I don't know, that's like what I'd rather be playing, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I know, because I was pretty excited about Khazrak campaign yesterday, but now all of a sudden, now that I've been playing Tiger Warriors, I'm like, I just want to play Khazrak and confederate the Tiger Warriors and have Tiger Warriors Beastmen in my army. That'd be cool if you could like somehow corrupt the Tiger Men and like steal them away for chaos again. Or if you play as Zeech, if there's some way that you can like get corrupted Tiger Warriors and like steal them and force them to serve Zeech, because I think that's like their arch enemy or whatever. That'd be pretty cool. Well, I don't know. Should I play Khazrak? I could try. Nah, I don't know. I think we'll just go Bannerlord today, and then tomorrow we'll try playing Khazrak. And if, I don't know, if I just feel dead inside about Khazrak because I'm waiting for Tiger Warriors, then we can just always, we can pack it in after a couple of hours or whatever. Yeah. I want to kill stuff with Tiger Warriors. I wonder what it's going to be like with Tiger Warriors combined with Ogre Mercenaries. It doesn't, yeah, it sort of doesn't seem like it would really make, like, I don't know, where's, we can't do Ogre Mercenaries, can we? That's shit. Because yeah, you kind of want to do like Xiao Ming with like some Tiger Warriors and some Ogre Mercenaries and some Ogre Allied Recruitment. I wonder if that'll be a cool army, because yeah, I think you kind of I don't know, I guess if you've got a bunch of these Tiger Warrior Ironclaw Tiger Warriors, you can kind of use them as your anvil, because they've got really high melee defense and pretty high hit points and everything, charge reflection, charge defense. So yeah, so you can kind of use them, like maybe a heap of Ironclaw Tiger Warriors plus a bunch of ogres, like have like 7 units of ogres, and then have you know, have like 3 or 4 of the stalkers as well, just as some sort of ranged. I don't know if I like the stalkers that much. I mean, they're okay, but yeah, I don't know. How much ammo have they got? Just 2? Oh yeah, they're kind of like javelin guys. What's the range damage? Missile strength 55. Pretty cool. So 60, there's 60 of them, so they fire 2 volleys, 120 volleys, 120 shots of 55 damage. Is that actually 55 damage, or is it 55 damage over 10 seconds? Oh, over 10 seconds. Reload time 6 seconds. Oh, so their missile shots only do like 40 damage. No, less 30 damage or something. Maybe 35 damage, because that's the average. Oh, yeah, it shows you there, 33 damage. Plus 5 bonus versus infantry. Okay, so even if they fire both volleys, they're probably not even going to kill that many entities. I mean, I guess the front line will cop most of it. But yeah, I sort of think ogres and tiger warriors could be good, because the ogres and tiger, they both got the same similar speed. They both go about 50 speed. Could be kind of fun to have like a monstrous mercenary army. Alright, well I probably should change this thumbnail to be more battles and less Kazrak. Yeah, alright. I'll change the yeah, just change this thumbnail and title so that people watching the VOD will be like, where's the Kazrak? Alrighty, nice. Looks pretty good. Alright, well thanks guys. Thanks for hanging out for some Warhammer 3 Bhashiva action. For those of you interested, I'm going to switch over to Bannerlord now and play a bit of our Bannerlord Chaos campaign. Finally managed to recruit my first 2 Chaos units, so I'm pretty excited about that. But I'll start a new stream and then I'll get into it, do a bit of intro, explain what's going on or whatever. I suppose I could do some multiplayer battles, maybe. I don't know. I'll see how we go. If any of the multiplayer guys like want, you know, have got no one to play with and want to play some multiplayer or something, maybe I'll play a game with them or something. But yeah. Because I'm not into multiplayer, really, I'm not the best for that. But you know, if they're desperate and there's they got no one else to play with, I can help out. but yeah, no, I really like getting early access, and it's always exciting showing off some campaign stuff, and you guys are usually pretty keen to see what's going on with the new stuff and everything. So that's always cool. Once I can show campaign stuff, but it's just like when I can't show campaign stuff, it's a bit weird and awkward. All right, let's get this going. All right. So yeah, but back in the old realms, Warhammer mod for Bannerlord with our Chaos campaign. We've been our Chaos warband is still operating as a secret cult as part of the Empire, slowly gathering our strength and worshipping King Chaos in secret, while we learn more arcane mysteries and gather more corrupted warriors to our banner. We finished get our first 2 proper Norscan tribesmen in the warband last episode. So proof of concept, it is possible to get some Chaos troops. Just extremely difficult. Oh, sorry, Delico. I'll play some Kazrak tomorrow. Yeah, sorry about that. Decala's so annoying. She's so hard to pin down. Yeah, she got high mass for her size and stuff. I guess if I had ogres or cavalry or something, that would be the best way to do it. And then they might actually survive against her a little bit longer as well.